Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So, Divine Feminine, I am here to do the What the Fuck Is Up With You reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, lay some cards down just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Getting no thick nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time, which I am going to update the community board tomorrow, I promise y'all. But please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., etc. Post it. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back into line. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, and shares. Love ya. All right, Divine Feminine. While I was shuffling, I heard Tiffany. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I know some of y'all are like, what the fuck is that? Some of y'all wasn't even born when that shit was out. But that's what I keep hearing, Tiffany. And then I had to watch the video and I was like, throw fucking back. I'm going to put this shit in the comments, but y'all going to be like, yeah, none. I wasn't even, some of y'all, I wasn't even conceived. A lot of y'all were, but some of y'all weren't. Different age groups. But how about I still wear Tiffany's outfits today, though? Like today I would rock Tiffany's shit. I ain't even lying. So, I don't know. Something about I think we're alone now, Divine Feminine. I don't know. Anyway, maybe that means something to somebody. I'm sure somebody named Tiffany, damn it. The oracle card you got for the next 7 days is the lower world. It's the past is what this says. It says you have avoided the lower world and your own past out of fear and misperception. This is not a place of hellish darkness, but somewhere that must be explored if you wish to become acquainted with the oldest part of your soul and move beyond the things that hold you back. Your thoughts and ideas are imprinted in the lower world, and once there, you can access the roots of your innermost feelings. The lower world card invites you to retrieve your lost power. Hear the rattle shake and the drums beat and dance your way to the trunk of the cosmic world tree. Seek guidance from the ancestors and the nature spirits that reside here. From here, wisdom and power can be brought forward into life to correct the wrongs or heal the wounds of the past. You have been avoiding the dark aspects of your psyche. Embrace your shadow in order to know thyself fully. Face the fears that stem from past lives by connecting with the earth and lower worlds. Darkness sheds light on that which is hidden. That's all I be saying to y'all. Basically, you need this shit, man. You can't go throwing light at motherfuckers when, I mean, shit, if there was, anyway, came out with Malcolm X, G, which is the Hierophant. This kind of feels like the light and the dark, Divine Feminine. You need both and shit. If you're trying to do, get through this life with the pleasant letter, but this is what I'm saying with you loving and lighting everybody. It's almost like, yeah, there's times for that. Ecclesiastes 4, there's a time for everything. Pleasant letter with the God card. Pleasant letter with the lower world. It depends on how the fuck how do you want it? Hey, how does it feel? Basically, it depends on how they want it and how does it feel, Divine Feminine. Okay? Then you got Nas, fuck with your soul like ether. This is my Illmatic card too. Divine Feminine, I'm picking up a couple things with this combination. The first thing is just you kind of just coming to grips with the past or who you are, good and bad. That's just who the fuck you are, G. You know what I mean? Like that's, I feel like a lot of y'all are maybe coming to grips with that shit in the next 7 days. Some shit you don't like about yourself, some shit you do. But shit, we here already. Shit. What Miss Seeley say? I may be black, I may be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Just fill in the black and ugly with whatever your ailments are. But that's basically that color purple shit. That's what this is and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit be illmatic sometimes. Sometimes, man, you're going to have to go to the lower world and reach into your past and shit to fulfill your purpose. Sometimes you do. You know, Nineveh was not a good place. That's why God was sending Jonah. It's almost like if you're just supposed to be a light worker, so God's supposed to only, so basically it's almost like be careful, Divine Feminine, only fucking with saints and not fucking with sinners and shit as far as the ones you can reach. Not fucking with sinners, just fucking with them, but I mean healing them and shit. Be careful, sometimes you do gotta go to the lower world to hit a motherfucker, right? To bring them out. Shit. I'm also seeing someone else here, Divine Feminine, in regards to you. Someone got a message from the Most High here, or a message in regards to the Most High, or some shit like that. That's fucking with they soul like ether, G. Real shit. Pleasant letter. I mean, I don't know if it was pleasant for the person who received it, but I mean, if God is sending it, it's probably a pleasant letter in some form or fashion. It feels like someone got a warning about you, Divine Feminine, to be honest with you. Or this person got some kind of scare or some shit like that. This person may be sick mentally. Nas is holding a sword. Fuck with your soul like ether, illmatic and shit. Some of y'all, someone's going to a mental institution. Real shit. Everybody know the Hierophant is an institution, organization, and all that shit. Lower world, somebody is like suffering from depression, Divine Feminine, possibly a masculine energy. You may hear about this. Or someone you know, Divine Feminine, but someone around you is crazy shit is, I don't really think this motherfucker nuts. I feel like the Most High sent him some shit, a message with the swords here, or this person's been blocked off by something. Maybe you stop talking to this person. Nas has 2 of swords. This is like kind of blocking or needing to make a decision, but not. Someone you ain't talking to, Divine Feminine, is going nuts, is what I had heard. This person's thinking, this person has whoever this is, Divine Feminine, they have no IMF connects. They don't have that shit at all. They have no courage. They don't, I mean, they feel like they can't stand up for something. I don't know who the fuck this is. This is somebody feeling low, Divine Feminine, right now. I guess this could be you. Some of y'all may be feeling low or maybe not able to stand up for something, but I mean, God is here. So there's something that needs to be handled, recognized, faced, or something in order for this Malcolm X energy to take hold type shit. And it's gonna fuck with your soul like ether. Pleasant letter. You know what I mean? Like, but it's to help. So whoever this is going through this, this could be dark night of the soul shit with this lower world and this Hierophant. It could be a masculine energy. It could be some punk ass motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just you, Divine Feminine. So anybody fucking with you is gonna fuck with they soul like ether. I mean, that's just where we are right now, Divine Feminine. Where we are. I can't say where everybody else is. But where we are and shit, if you really been doing the work and shit and really like been focused on him and trying, we ain't perfect, but really like been doing the best that you can for him in his name and shit. Yeah, anybody fucking with you, he definitely on their ass and he fucking with they soul like ether. It's something about their thoughts. They can't stop thinking about something, Divine Feminine. This is someone as well. I feel like in regards to you, though, you just need to embrace the light and the dark, which is what I be telling y'all about that. Namaste and all that. That's fine when it's warranted. But what about when it's not and shit? That's when a motherfucker tell you that you wasting your energy fighting for the Most High and shit. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. Watch them motherfuckers. Them people that ain't faced the lower world and shit. They stay on ground above ground too much. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that ain't real life type shit. So some of y'all may stop talking to them type of people. This could be the type of people who just ain't never been through shit, Divine Feminine, as well. You know what I mean? Where you just talk to people like, I could tell you ain't been through a motherfucking thing. I can't even fuck with you. Like, you just too entitled and bratty. Like, motherfucker, you don't even know shit. Like, you know? Some of y'all cutting people off like that. But anyway, I see some of you guys finding a place to go and read. A quiet place to go and read. Under a tree, I heard. Like there's a big oak or something. Someone likes to sit under an oak tree. I see somebody training for the Olympics. Are y'all still running or competing or something? Somebody's training for the Olympics. I see people of Egyptian descent here or something to do with Egypt. Pay attention to butterflies, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days. I don't know, especially if they get really close to you. It's a message. The color purple is significant. Or like a electric blue is what I heard. Electric blue. I see Divine Feminines cutting off their nails. I see Divine Feminines smoking Cuban cigars. Y'all, what y'all doing? Don Corleone. Y'all around at the round table and shit? Okay. And eat in the kitchen like I'm in the mafia. Oh, okay. That's what I just heard. I don't know who this is, but Okay, you don't have to comment. We don't need no extra smoking shit up in here. I see a divine feminine who has like a secret handshake with someone. Like a like whatever that shit is y'all do. Somebody has a secret handshake with someone. I feel like that's the person you about to separate from too. Or the person who just don't get it. It's someone divine feminine that's taking a breakup hard. Or I don't know if this is recent. It doesn't really feel like it, G. We'll get to why it doesn't feel like it, but in the spread, but it doesn't really feel like it. In regards to y'all, again, I feel like this is y'all just coming to grips with the good and the bad and the ugly and shit. You know what I mean? That's what the lower world with the Hierophant is. We ain't perfect and shit, you know, but that's part of the whole plan. That's how all the greats came in. Ain't none of the greats I know never been perfect. None of them. Shit, they talking about Martin Luther King had side bitches and shit now. We already know what Malcolm X was about. Like, nobody came into this shit perfect. Everybody got to have some. This is like street smarts and book smarts and spiritual smarts here, divine feminine. You need them all. You need them all and shit. You know, sometimes shit got to get illmatic. Sometimes you fuck with they soul like ether with the ethers type shit. It just depends on who you call on. You either got the homies or you got the ancestors. I feel like you got a lot of backing here, divine feminine, but it's also making me feel like you got to be okay with, how can I word this without sounding violent? I mean, shit. You either in the clerical field or you on the battlefield. That's it. Period. Pick which one you on. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it doesn't matter which side you're on as long as you're on the right side. But don't start talking shit about the people on the battlefield. The clerical people. And clerical people in battlefield people shouldn't be talking about clerical people if everybody's working for this side. But it's almost like, shit, don't get mad if you a soldier and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want war, then shit, we got it type shit. You don't, then we don't. It's almost like, it's like Burger King. You know what I'm saying? You can have it your way. Divine feminine is the energy you gonna be in for the next 7 days, basically. And somebody else is, not doing good, G. I really don't feel like that's you. It kind of feels like a masculine energy, to be honest with you, that's not doing so good. But anyway, divine feminine, my queen, divine masculine, my king. You know, when I do these readings, I don't call out signs. That shit either resonate or it don't resonate. KK. Divine feminine, how you gonna be feeling about yourself and the energy you gonna be in for the next 7 days. You got unrequited love here. You got the Observer, which is Luke Skystalker, right? That came out with the 8 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. So this is double 8s. This is something that keeps reoccurring. So Luke Skystalker, again, with the 8. This is a spying ass motherfucker, whoever this is. This is somebody you do not fuck with, don't want to look at, see, talk, none of that. 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. This motherfucker do this shit every day. Long Way Home came out with Lou Reed, which is the Fonz to me. Ayy, right? That's a cool motherfucker, at least think they are. Anyway, you got Stay in Your Lane, and this is also the Path to Righteousness is Straight and Narrow card. That came out with Keys on Trees, which is like DJ Khaled. This is basically like been around the world and now, yeah. I see all them keys and you finally got the right one. It's almost like you got the antidote. Came out with the Strength card. And the Empress. This damn show you, Booski. You already know ski. This you ski. Right? Came out with Leonard Cohen. This my Herman the Monster card. That type shit, right? I don't know why I did that, but yay. Then you got the routine card. Right? She go this way every day. This is she either going to school, work, or something, but this is her routine, what she does every day. That came out with the Protective Nest. So these are children, ideas, just you, all the shit that make you you. That's what's up in your dome space here. Then at the bottom, she has this egg under her dress and shit. Something hatching, divine feminine. You're, that's something like coming at like your grand entrance or some shit like that is how they're making me feel. Gourmet Chef, which is the Knight of Pentacles, came out reversed. That came out with the Living Room. And Nina Simone, Put Some Sugar in My Bowl, / Erica Badu, Nina's Blues, and all that other shit that I be telling y'all. Divine feminine, generally speaking, some of y'all looking for a job. Y'all feel like y'all trapped at this motherfucker. Some of y'all travel a long way. You hate your job is what I'm saying here. It's like, I've been looking, Nun. I've been looking. I feel like it's unrequited love. I feel like they don't like your ass either, divine feminine, at your job. I feel like the feeling's mutual. But that's how you know that you are transforming and shit. I told y'all how I ended up getting up out my job. They was driving me crazy and shit. I was looking. I was trying to stay in the job, in the UCLA system is what they call it, right? And God was like, nah, little bitch, I want you out the whole motherfucker. 8 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. You don't do medical shit no more. For some of y'all, if you're having trouble finding let's say you want to transfer or go to another department or stay in the same type of field, and you're finding it difficult, I feel like God may be trying to tell you to head a different way, G. Real shit. Maybe you've been doing that shit for years and shit, and it's just who you are, what you know, and type shit, you know? But it's almost like, are you happy there? Lower world, past? Like, is this really, you know? Isn't it fucking with your soul like ether now? It's almost like I don't like it here. Some of y'all are being pushed out of a job, divine feminine. Some of y'all just quitting and like, fuck it, I'm gonna figure it out. I can't come here no more. That's how I was. If y'all didn't book with me and shit and this didn't become like a successful thing, I said I was going to do this, work at Starbucks and get me another job. And I was just going to have 3 jobs mine. And I was going to end up getting more like a Jamaican if I had to. But I couldn't stay at the place where I was. A lot of y'all are at that point where you just like, I just need to be free, man. I just want to be fucking free. Get in my own lane, do my own motherfucking thing. I feel like a lot of y'all, because we go to this school, you got the key. So a lot of y'all ain't just like, well, I'm gonna work at Starbucks like how the nun was and shit. You know what I mean? But it's almost like these are all the keys that are hanging around. It's almost like, well, if that key don't work, then this one will. I feel hustler energy out here, divine feminine, in the next 7 days with the strength card. You gonna get it, is what this is. With the keys on trees and the Empress and the strength card. A lot of y'all are determined to do something. I see some grand openings here. Some of y'all are opening up businesses or online businesses. See the key here, and then she's opening up the lion's mouth, and then the Empress. And I look like motherfuckers love your product too. Look at all the kids flocking to whatever she pouring out. Divine feminines who are you sell something or you have your own business or something like that. Money looks good in the next 7 days. Real shit. It says when it comes to art, all that matters is this the Hermit Monster. All that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. Learn to live in the intervals between events. Yeah, it's almost like you can't hold that baggage and shit with you. Bag lady, go straight into Erica Baduism, right? Travel lightly through the darkness. And this is what this card says. Lower world, which is about the darkness. It's almost like you have to go there though, divine feminine. It didn't say don't go through the darkness. It says travel lightly through the darkness. So for those feeling like everything's supposed to be la 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 shootin' doo doo doo. I won't even do the end. But for y'all that feel like that, man, wake the fuck up, man. What the fuck is this shit? It's some people around you, divine feminine, living in a fucking dream world, G. This you or somebody else. But those are people who haven't traveled to the lower world. You know what I'm saying? These are people that haven't also kind of separated from the flesh yet. We are all going to die, divine feminine. Some of y'all that make some of y'all cringe, but it's a fact. G, what do they say? 2 things are for certain, death and taxes, right? That's what this feels like. It's almost like some of y'all just coming to grips that that's who the fuck you are. I came from where I came from. I do what I do. I smoke, I drink, I fuck, I do whatever the fuck it is, right? But it's almost like you can't compare yourself to others, or this is your past though, is what it says. So this ain't even shit that you really engage in now, this lower world activity, whatever that is to you. But it's part of what made you one of God's people, one of his chosen, one of the DU people that go here. It's almost like he don't want no squeaky clean people here. That's what kills me about people in church. Another reason why I stopped fucking with church people, because they would have church picnics and it would be for the church people, or they have church banquets and it's for the church people. And I'm like, okay, I thought y'all was supposed to be healing the sick. It's almost like we work with saints, not sinners. You know what I mean? And that ain't the kind of church that I feel like God and Christ intended for us to be attending or working for or having. That's what this shit is and shit. That's why Jesus got the tax collectors and all the bums and shit to be his disciples. That's what the lower world is with the Hierophant. So I don't know. Be careful of somebody telling you that You know what I'm saying? Everything's supposed to be squeaky clean and shit, because that shit ain't fucking true, man. That's like going to a new restaurant when they first open. Like, nah, I'm going to come about 2 months later when y'all got some grease on the grill and shit, and you know what I'm saying? There's some flavor in y'all pans and shit. I don't want to be that shit don't even taste right. It's this type shit. Anyway. Divine Feminine looks like a regular schmegular week, booski. I mean, no news is good news, right? It's the routine card. Y'all working, exercising, whatever it is you normally do, right? It's going to be a smooth selling week is what it looks like. Y'all are coming up with ideas. Some of your ideas have already hatched and they're already flying. So some of y'all have multiple business, excuse me, multiple business ventures, a couple of jobs, different projects and things that you're working on. But then there's a big one that a lot of y'all are working on. Keep that shit under wraps too, Divine Feminine. Hit them with the wham! Don't tell these bitches shit. Just present them with the shits and shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like I could show you better than I could tell you type shit. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Divine Feminine, be careful of motherfuckers coming back wanting to shake your hand after they spit on your shoes. That's what they just said. Be careful of somebody coming to shake your hand after they done spit on your shoes. So I don't know. That could be somebody disrespecting you in your home, in your relationship, your kids disrespect. It's almost like be careful. First time, shame on them. Second time, shame on you, Divine Feminine. It says never trust the cure. Never trust cures from the system that made you sick. So basically, be careful reconciling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can accept apologies and forgive people, but be careful fucking with these motherfuckers. When love is no longer on the menu, don't eat. I told y'all, watch these people food. Watch out on these Grubhub deliveries. I don't know what's going on with them, but it's something about them, Divine Feminine. Or for y'all that ain't tipping them, they doing something to y'all food. So tip your drivers, your Uber drivers, your Grub, something. Because, you know, when you order Grubhub and Postmates, you put the tip on first. So if you ain't putting, they eating your fries or something. They digging in your food. I don't know who that's for. There is nothing more beautiful than speaking truth to power, Divine Feminine. So, yeah, basically just present them with the wham. It's almost like Divine Feminine, whatever you got under wraps and shit, keep that shit under wraps and shit and then just present that shit. Yeah, I keep hearing grand opening or grand finale or grand something, Divine Feminine. Something's coming your way. Some of y'all are getting some type of opportunity and you don't even see it. I mean, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? She could feel like there's an egg under there, but she ain't really. Her hair is kind of dope. I like this whole like jewelry thing that the bitch got popping. That shit's kind of hard, man. It really is. Minus the bird and the eggs, but oh shit. Okay, so yeah, y'all still can't do the hair show, huh? Whoever was going to do the whole, I've seen this before though, where they had the doves and shit fly out, but I guess y'all do that every year. But it is exciting every fucking year when something flies out somebody's head. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Look, Nina Simone got birds flying out her head. Somebody doing something with doves flying out their head. I don't know. Somebody lives next to like a cathedral church where there's a bell tower and there's doves there that sit in the window sill of the bell tower. Okay. They sit in the window sill of the bell tower. I see Divine Feminine's, I know who this is for. Shout out to you, Q. I'm just going to say Q. And you know which Q I'm talking to. Somebody exercising their motherfucking ass off, hitting them damn Culver City damn stairs. Whoever, I know who this is for. This is one of the queens I know. Hitting them damn stairs, exercising your ass off. You looking good, mommy. You just are. Strength card with the damn Empress here. When it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story. It's a good release for you. The person I'm talking to specifically. But for all of y'all, I do see a lot of exercise out here. Stamina increase is what they said. A lot of y'all are taking your kids out for outdoor activities in the next 7 days. A lot of y'all are going out without like makeup and like all this other shit. You just kind of like fresh faced and shit. You gotta glow. Herman Munster gotta glow no matter what. He does have like some type of smooth type of skin. Oh yeah, for y'all not to be like that, but I keep getting messages about it. As far as my skin, thank you, y'all. That's that black seed oil that I take, and that sea moss, that bladderwrack, that vitamin C. I do use a apricot scrub, a Neutrogena clear pore cleanser. It's a whole lot that go into it. But I feel like it's probably the black seed oil and the sea moss probably mostly is what that is, y'all. You know, minerals and all that shit make your skin glow. Just let your soul glow. On top of the Most High, right? That's why they made me say soul glow. It's an internal thing, too. A lot of y'all got that glow. When I talk to y'all, I'll be like, damn, bitch, you shining. Y'all know who I'm talking to. I tell y'all that shit all the time when I talk to y'all. This is a really good school. It's like, it comes with the package, G. Anyway. So a lot of y'all ain't even fucking with makeup or none of that shit. You're having, I see clear skin here. Divine feminine. Smooth lips and shit. I feel like y'all skin is clearing up or something. A lot of y'all are, taking a lot of herbs, vitamins, drinking more water in the next 7 days. Now, Divine Feminine. I don't know who the fuck this is. It feel like bitches and dudes, right? Somebody you do not fuck with is still on your nuts. We already know. It's motherfuckers that say they don't fuck with me up in here giving me a view. You're welcome and thank you. You know what I mean? You still come and get this soul food though, and you giving me that view. I don't give a fuck if you coming or not. These motherfuckers still on your nuts, Divine Feminine, like they still on my nuts and it's a collective thing, right? So if they swinging on mine, they damn sure swinging on yours, G. 8 of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. You do not fuck with these people. This could be somebody at work on your ass, micromanaging you, that you try to stay away from. Like, bitch, just leave me alone. I'm fucking doing my work. This could be somebody in competition with you at work that's watching your work, trying to figure out what you do and shit. They still can't figure it out. 8 of Swords. But it's because it's almost like these are people, Divine Feminine, who are intimidated by you. Because a motherfucker that's not intimidated by you wants to learn. They ain't gonna just sit there and observe and shit. The swords that are out here ain't the motherfucker asking you. There's somebody staying away from you but trying to make sure, man, y'all saw. Get your shit, protect your shit, Divine Feminine. You see what I just did with my name. So any bitch speaking my name, typing my motherfucking name, anything up in some shit that got anything to do with this shit right here, you gonna end up paying me. So that's a warning. My letter's already out. So whoever the fuck resonate with that shit, you will be receiving something if my name stay on your shit. Keep the video up, bitch, but you cannot say my name. I swear you can't. But anyway, you'll see. That's what this shit is, Divine Feminine. Somebody on your nuts, G. Still. You do not fuck with this person. A long way home. You try to distance yourself from this person. Somebody still on your nuts, Mr. Postman. It's men and women, to be honest with you. It's like both ours. I feel like it's a man that's kind of heartbroken and not thinking positive about you guys is getting together, or that he can approach you or something like that. And this is some chick, it feels like, at your job, or somebody who don't have no job or some shit like that tries to distract you while you do your work, some shit like that. This person is watching you, Divine Feminine. This person has no job. Tommy don't have no job. 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, they got fucking time, G. This person got time like a motherfucker. Some of you guys who are photographers, be careful. I don't know if it's the film or if it's it's not film, they said. Okay, well, shit, I don't know. It's digital cameras. Something's wrong with they're showing me something you slide into the side of the camera. There's something wrong with it. So when you go to take these pictures, I feel like you take scenic pictures or pictures of sunsets, sunrises, and things like that. There's going to be something wrong. It's something with a chip, something you slide into the camera. What is it, like a SIM card or? It's something like that, Divine Feminine. I don't know. I'm not a photographer in that aspect. I actually am a photographer, but I don't have a camera like this. So I feel like it's a SIM card or something, or like a chip that's kind of distorted or fucked up. So I feel like you should just replace whatever this is, this chip, before you go take these pictures. Because I feel like you drive a long way or you're traveling and you won't get these pictures again. So just get the new motherfucking chip, G. Get the new chip, G. Or a SIM card or whatever, fuck. Okay? Yeah, Divine Feminine, there's definitely some spies out here. Some of y'all, these people, most of them got fake pages, Divine Feminine, multiple emails, multiple pages. Moving on, that's what they do, I guess. Fans, I don't fucking know. This is staying in your lane, though. You got the keys, DJ Khaled. So I know why they're spying on you, why people watch you, Divine Feminine. They do. And this is why you coming up as the Empress with the Strength card and shit here. So you've persevered, they said, Divine Feminine. And it takes a lot of courage and strength to get on the path of righteousness or try to stay on that path. For sure, it does. I keep saying it's boring there. It is. There's nothing going on there. Just to follow. Surely he makes life exciting and great or whatever, but it's almost like we're used to chaos and, you know what I'm saying, all this other shit. And so people miss that about you. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to see you move forward and shit. Now, it looks like you're leaving that situation, but you're damn show engaged. You know what I'm saying? You damn show engaged. It's almost like be careful of running away from battles, divine feminine. I'm gonna tell y'all that shit all the time. All the time. If it don't fuck with you, it will fuck with your soul like ether. So shit, you know you're supposed to stand up for or stand up against, or some injustice or some wrongdoing, whether it be against you or someone else, and you don't stand up for that shit, it will fuck with your soul like ether. If you call yourself a divine feminine, it will. You know what I'm saying? Because right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter what instance. So, I mean, that's what this is. And that's why you persevering. Routine card with the protective nest here. And just keeping shit to yourself at this point. Somebody wants to put some sugar in your bowl, divine feminine. Some of y'all are pregnant. And I'm hearing this is the golden child. So whatever that means to you. But I'm hearing this one that you're having is the golden child. If you guys don't have any children, there's somebody that want to come put some sugar in your bowl. It's a man though. But it's a man that done got on your fucking nerves and then did you wrong. It says never trust cures from the system that made you sick. So somebody who was fucking on you like Mr. Chow and shit want to impregnate you now, divine feminine. But who don't want to impregnate a real divine feminine and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like shit. That's a golden child type shit, right? When love is no longer on the menu, don't eat. Be careful of dealing with this person, divine feminine people. This golden child could be your business, your home, a child, anything, right? Whatever you are birthing right now. Be careful of people that stop fucking with you before you got. Be careful people that was treated you like Mike Jones before Mike Jones became the real Mike Jones. Even though Mike Jones was always Mike Jones, but back then they didn't want him. Now you hot, they all on him. Be careful of people coming back with the Mike Jones effect, divine feminine. Real shit. It's telling me you don't even feel the same way about these people, so don't even entertain it. When love is no longer on the menu, don't eat. But it also says there is nothing more beautiful than speaking truth to power. So it's almost like, that's what I'm saying. Be careful of like not facing things, divine feminine. It's almost like they, I don't know what this rhetoric going around is teaching motherfuckers to be punks, but that's basically what I've been hearing, not just in tarot land, but just in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be careful, divine feminine. Unless you bound by these earthly laws, then as you were, motherfucker, as you were. But if you ain't in shit, be careful of this shit, man. Some of y'all are allergic to eggs or poultry or some shit like that. And they delivered that shit. Be careful. It's mixed up in your food, or you need to be careful ordering. Whoever's allergic to poultry, delivery, food delivery and shit like that. You need to be very careful in the next 7 days. I see some of you, I see y'all watching these babies now in these pools and at these parks. I see a lot of attentive moms in the next 7 days. I do. I see y'all bringing books and things like that instead of cell phones and things like that. I see your kids outside. I see fresh air, divine feminine. I see y'all separating from people that you get no fucks about and that claim they get no fucks about you, but apparently they do. Some of y'all, this is y'all spying on somebody you claim you don't give a fuck about, cause that motherfucker just cool as fuck, whoever it is, male or female. Some of y'all watching somebody because you just can't take your eyes off of them. It says, I think of you, but not that often. Sure they do, divine feminine. This motherfucker think about you all day. Survive your own war. Learn to walk hand in hand with magic and loss. There's somebody who tried to manipulate some shit and they can't figure out how you did it. They can't figure out how you passed, got this job, got this man, got this talent, got this whatever the fuck, fill in the blank. Whoever this is trying to figure out how you got something. So these motherfuckers still don't get it. These are earthbound. You see all these pinnacles and swords? This a motherfucker still ain't went to the Most High yet. So these are these type of people, divine feminine. They will never get it. They will never get it till they travel to the lower world. That's why I said some of these people, they have or they've been forced there. This is like shadow shit. Dark night of the soul shit. Somebody got a wake up call from the Most High. A message was delivered to someone. And it's telling this person, that's how this other person has all this shit. It's through me, the Father. So you can keep staring at this motherfucker all day. You still ain't gonna get that shit. You gotta come to Calvary and get crucified if you wanna be half of a fucking motherfucker like divine feminine. Whoever this is, divine feminine. Somebody has to either meet you on your level or they gotta be past your level so they can teach you some shit, is what this is. Those are the type of people that you trying to surround yourself with. Don't mean you ain't gonna meet no tards on the way. You slay the motherfuckers and you keep going towards the people that you were going. But it don't say ignore these people. These people following you. And shit, you have to slay dragons, Divine Feminine. Look at this dragon. Is he up? Nah, he's not. You have to slay dragons. Sometimes God calls you to do so. Period. What you think Nas got the swords for? To fucking pick his teeth? Come on. And sometimes it's pleasant times. You put your dress on later. Shit. Some of y'all are going to a zoo. It's going to be hot as fuck. So I don't know. Okay. Some of y'all going to a zoo, I heard. I see people going to, what are those called? Mineral caves. Yeah, like those mineral caves where those crystals and like how the water, they keep saying mineral cave. So somebody's going to a mineral cave. I see somebody going somewhere where just to go meditate and in prayer, but it's like a cave or somewhere really pretty, man. Somewhere really pretty. I feel like you're going to get some message from the Most High there too. Whoever's going to this mineral or crystal something cave or something like that. I don't know. They be saying shit and I be like, what? Your skin probably gonna be good too. Somebody going to a salt cave as well. I've heard about those. Some of you guys are going to travel and visit your mom, or your mom's coming to visit you in the next 7 days, or your children. I see families kind of coming together. I feel like it feels real good, Divine Feminine. No news is good news, Booski. It look real smooth, G. It looks like past people are trying to just, you know what I'm saying, watching that ass as you walk away. I mean, basically, I mean, this shit real. Like, whatever. Yeah. I kind of like it, Divine Feminine. It feels real restful. It feels real light. It feels real like airy and shit, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels damn good. It really does. And this is how some of y'all, like I said, you quitting the job and it's just like you wake up the next day like, fuck, anything is better than that. Or you getting rid of some relationship, friend, something, and you like, fuck, man, I didn't want to do it, but fuck, I feel so much better. There's some release, Divine Feminine. There's some Goliath that you will slay, whether it be a person, place, or thing, you will. And this Goliath that you slay, it watches you walk away. So, I mean, you don't kill it. You may kill its ego. You may kill its pride or whatever the fuck it is you kill. The connection, the emotional connections, whatever. But it still it watches you. Remember I told y'all about Falling and shit? That's the name of the movie. I always forget when we talk about it. With John Goodman and Denzel. So it passes from you slay this Goliath and that spirit from that Goliath go to another one. This whole life is full of Goliaths. Lower world and the Hierophant. Please know that you're going to have to fight some wars and shit. Especially if you're doing God's purpose. One way you're going to know that you probably ain't doing God's purpose is if you don't have no war. You don't get any resistance. Right? So if you're doing something, you're like, I don't know why they're having so many problems. And this person is excelling, though. This person is good, but they seem to get a lot of, like, backlash, underpaid, overworked, and all this other shit. Like, I just don't understand why. That's because that person's in their purpose. Someone in their purpose is always going to receive backlash. They are. If this person is good and perfect and all this other shit, something ain't clean to the milk, G. Something ain't clean to the milk, especially if a person telling you there shouldn't be. That means they ain't even in their purpose yet and shit, or else they would understand. You know what I'm saying? Because they be doing it for their higher self. You know what I mean? So they would understand the passion. Be careful of motherfuckers who don't understand your passion, your purpose, which is for the Most High. These are the people I'm talking to. Not about no man and shit and no relationship. I'm talking about your passion and purpose to please him, the Most High and shit. Ain't nobody gonna understand why you rocking, why you battling shit for that shit, because they ain't even went to the lower world to figure out what they duty is. So what's the point? What's the point, buddy? They wouldn't get it. That's probably a person that lose a lot of shit. Because they're like, just let them have it. Fuck that, bitch. Fuck that. I done came my whole life, I done let motherfuckers just have shit. What the fuck? Hell no. Be careful, Divine Feminine. I feel like it's some like rhetoric going around, and this is everywhere. This is not just here. Let me reiterate that. That's not just tarot or anything. But there's rhetoric going around trying to make motherfuckers scared to not do something. Stay in the house. Wear your mask. Don't go out. Don't go do this. Now for sure, like we just said, stay safe and dangerous. But shit, you ain't gonna live. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that whole shit is. Like they trying to tell motherfuckers not to live, basically, not to experience. And it comes in all types of forms here. Thank y'all. I didn't know who the fuck Jerry Falwell was, but damn, that's another Christian preacher and shit. He fucking the pool boy or his wife and all. Woo-wee. I didn't even know nothing about them. Anyway, be aware for Divine Feminine in the next 7 days. Oh, I think we're alone now. Yeah, Divine Feminine. A lot of y'all done escaped this, whatever this shit is. You've successfully passed or completed a task or a test, Divine Feminine. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. The beating of our hearts is the only sound, says Tiffany. Here's God, right? And then this is you going to the lower world. Shit, in the end, that's all you got, Divine Feminine. That's all you got is him. So the beating, that's what it said. David was a man after God's own heart. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. This is you. Shit, that's what this is. And we all know David wasn't perfect. I mean, well, we all don't know, but shit, read it. Anyway, be aware for Divine Feminine in the next 7 days. Why is this here for Divine Feminine? Eight of Pentacles came out with the Solo Dolo Spiritual Journey card. So this is putting in effort with your solo dolo journey. Like you be, look, I think we're alone now. Ain't no sidecar on this motherfucker. Ain't no car seat or nothing, Divine Feminine. Be aware that your effort is what's being graded on this journey. Nobody else is. Like I said, be careful of that rhetoric y'all listening to. Don't believe everything you read, big baby, or everything you fucking hear. Follow that shit up with some fucking card facts. Because this people got you out here thinking. And what it is, Divine Feminine, it's almost like it's cloaked in positivity. That's the crazy shit. It's cloaked in positivity. So be careful, man. Be careful. That's why these Christian leaders and all these motherfuckers falling and shit. It's cloaked in Christ consciousness and all this shit. So you do better be aware of thinking that anybody gonna help you get to Canaan, to the promised land. Your effort is your effort. What you put into this journey is what you gonna be graded on. So be careful who you listening to and who you're following and all that other shit. Be aware in the next 7 days. Three of Swords came out with the belt. This is cutting shit out with the discipline card. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that's what this is. Be aware you being graded for your work, period. It's like you having a tutor and they taught you wrong, but you take the test. And you're going to be like, well, my tutor told me. Your teacher going to be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that tutor. Your tutor ain't checked in this class. You are. Yo bad for listening to a dumbass tutor. That's basically what this is, Divine Feminine. Be aware in the next 7 days. Someone telling you to cut shit out or not to do something that restricts you. Almost like you want to pick the baby up because the baby keeps crying, but when that baby gets like 7, 8 years old, it's a fucking brat. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking brat now. Be aware, Divine Feminine, of not showing tough love to motherfuckers in the next 7 days. For real. Especially when you see some shit coming. Protect yourself, Divine Feminine. Stay safe and dangerous, G. Be aware not doing that shit in the next 7 days. Be aware not cutting out anything that limits you and restricts you, Divine Feminine. And it's, be careful that it doesn't look like it does. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying when I say it's cloaked in positivity. So I'll give you a good example, G. At the job I had, they would call me like, and shit, maybe I am, but that ain't what you tell a motherfucker, right? My stepdad told me to correct them hoes, and I did. But anyway, they called me in the office. They were like, yeah, you're obnoxious, you're loud, right? They would call me all these names and shit. And my stepdad was like, you need to tell them that you are assertive. You know what I mean? You ain't forceful and loud. You're assertive is what you tell them. If they gonna talk about you, tell them to talk about you right. This type shit. Don't let nobody tell you who the fuck you are, Divine Feminine. Be aware of that shit in the next 7 days. That's this lower world shit. You know what I mean? I can be obnoxious and loud. But in certain settings and shit, you gonna address me shit, I'm coming on some Empress shit. So how you take it, bitch, reword that shit. Assertive. You know what I mean? Straightforward. You can call me obnoxious, loud, and blunt, but I'm assertive and straightforward. I told them that. Don't ever call me that. You can say I'm assertive and straightforward, and you a little offended by the way that I come off that way, and I made the motherfucker say that shit too. Bitch, you gon' say that shit. That shit unprofessional, bitch. So same shit. Be aware of people like having you limit, like you limiting yourself, like just accepting what the fuck somebody telling you because they was scared to do some shit, or you know what I'm saying? That's just what they used to. Oh well, you ain't the motherfuckers, divine feminine. Be aware thinking you like these other people, man. That's everybody's first mistake, is thinking they can do shit like another motherfucker, man. Or be like somebody else, or get treated, all that shit. Like I said, you're gonna be graded for your work on your solo dolo journey. Period. So I don't even know who that was because I blocked your dumb ass too. Some lady was like, I appreciate the message, but you cussing when you use God's name. Number one, bitch, listen to the intro, ho. I don't know if you knew or not. Number two, why you worried about the effort and what I do on my motherfucking journey? What about yours though? Like, I love how y'all come here and tell me what the fuck I need to be doing. I hope when you get up there to the Most High and shit and he asks you what the fuck you been doing, you don't tell him you was trying to tell me how the fuck I should be doing my shit. Worry about you, bitch. Be aware of bitches like this, divine feminine. These hoes ain't started none of their own shit. They ain't did none of their own shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really give a fuck about the effort they put in with their relationship with the Most High, because that's their relationship. But the fact that they took time out over here to tell me how I should run mine lets me know that they ain't even worried about theirs, because I'm sure he didn't tell you to come over here and tell me how to run my relationship with him, and now he run that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? I done asked y'all before, where does it say the words that I'm using are curse words? I ain't seen motherfucker, bitch, asses in there. None of that shit in the Bible. But cursing your neighbor, coveting your neighbor's shit, fucking somebody's husband and all that shit in there. And you be the bitches up in here telling about I don't need to be saying cuss words. Bitch, you the one cursing and shit. Get your ass up out of here. I'm telling all you hoes this shit. I don't give a fuck. Be aware of these type of bitches, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. You know what I'm saying? Be aware. Worried about how you do your shit and shit. That's this observer and all these other motherfuckers, man. And it feels like once you like hit this level of lower world and Hierophant, because you know we've all been trying to be like, why don't people just leave us alone? Bitch, you turn into Tiffany. I think we're alone now. It's like you swept out the house or something. Be aware of not sweeping out the house, divine feminine. Figurative, literally, whatever the fuck that means to you. Be aware of not sweeping this shit out. Get the corners too. Get the motherfucking corners too. Get all that shit out. Dust is dust, period. Little dust, big dust. I don't give a fuck. It's all dust. It need to fucking go. You know what I'm saying? One on us putting in effort. Shotgun wedding in Johnny Knoxville, which is Knight of Wands' old jackass. Yeah, divine feminine, I'm telling you, when it's judgment day, you know what I'm saying? This guy here with this shotgun, and not saying literally, but it's almost like it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? If the shit's pointed at you, what did you do? What you gonna be like, well, I went here and then I tried that and then I got married and then when me and Susan broke up, the whole thing, God gonna be like, silence, village idiot. Right? I asked you what the fuck did you do on your spiritual journey, motherfucker, not about you and Susan. Be aware, divine feminine, of giving someone else control of your spirit, G. Or giving someone the control to completely lead your spirit. This person should basically, anybody lead your spirit, divine feminine, should be giving you the keys to get on this motorcycle. They shouldn't be driving the motorcycle with you on it. This your spiritual journey with the Most High. You doing what you came to this motherfucker by yourself. You leaving by yourself. So that's what this is. Like, be aware of you trying to, be aware of thinking that your promise from God is contingent on somebody else's teachings, G. They only contingent upon his, okay? Be aware of thinking that shit. One on spiritual dolo, jolo, whatever the fuck, solo dolo journey card. 7 of Cups, sin card, on top of spiritual journey. Be aware you can't take this shit with you. That's why I think we're alone now. Look, I'm telling you, you ain't got no room for all these damn jugs. That's what all this shit is. I told you. Everybody worried about this other shit. None of that shit was in the sins that, about cursing and shit. For those that got a problem with that shit. But all this other shit, and I ain't saying I ain't did none of this shit. I done stole, lied, all this shit. That's what this shit is. Be aware of you throwing stones in a glass house, divine feminine, because And be aware motherfuckers like this. It's almost like these are people that refuse to go to the lower world. So this a bitch that'll tell you doing something wrong and be sleeping with a bitch whole husband and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or talk shit to her kids and shit, or be a drunk, you know what I'm saying? This type of shit. Be aware of these type of people and shit, and believe in them though. They could be these type of people, but be aware of believing them when it comes to your relationship with God. They don't know you in his relationship the fuck at all. They really don't, is what they telling me. If anything, you listening to them is limiting your and restricting you from him even more. Because he's like, what the fuck did I say, though, little bitch? Why are you listening to this motherfucker? Basically, me included. Divine feminine shit. Me included. 3 of Swords with the belt here. Spirit of rebellion. I told you, it's just like pushing y'all further away. Divine feminine, from not getting to know him on your own. Be aware of that shit. Not getting to know God on your own, expecting someone to give you all the fucking answers, okay? Everybody has the same access to the Most High. So be aware, not thinking that he doesn't get offended by you not coming to him and trying to go like a middleman and shit. Be aware thinking you need a middleman, divine feminine, to get to the Most High. You don't. Especially if you go to this school. And if you claim you go here and you feel like you still need a middleman to talk to him, then I doubt if you fucking really go here. Because how the fuck did you get in? You had to have known him to go here. You know what I mean? So be careful if you're not sure what's coming from him and all this shit, because it's almost like you won't be moved. You know what I'm saying? Your mind won't be changed from what he told you. No matter if it looked bad to other people, if other people think you shouldn't do it, they saying all this shit. What the fuck he tell you to do though? That's how you know how strong your relationship is with him. You're going to keep moving forward like the lady who was swimming. Oh well, if motherfuckers don't like that shit. Unrequited love. I didn't come to this world for other motherfuckers. Be aware thinking you did, divine feminine. To please them anyway. You made her come here to save them, help them, heal them, but you damn sure ain't came here to please them. That part. One on the 8 of Pentacles, old jackass and shotgun wedding. Be aware, divine feminine, of someone coming towards you and shit, claiming that they on this journey, and that motherfucker ain't. They coming to stop your ass. It's the devil in the sweets, divine feminine. Remember, it's not the devil in the streets no more. So now motherfuckers, that's why I said it's cloaked in positivity, it's cloaked in divine masculine, it's cloaked in divine feminine, it's cloaked in Christ. Some of it, you got to be very careful. Be aware in the next 7 days. These motherfuckers don't know him, or else they wouldn't try to bring sin on a solo dolo journey in the first place. Be aware of these motherfuckers, and these the people you getting advice from. They limiting you. Read that shit for yourself. And I ain't saying the Bible. Look, everybody know the Bible been tampered with, because you don't jump from names like Judas, Abraham, and you know what I'm saying, and Elijah to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You just don't. You know what I mean? So there is something. But those with that eye that really read that shit, you gonna see through all that shit, and shit gonna make more sense, and it's gonna be different. So it's almost like a book inside of a book. You know what I mean? It's coded. So those that know that shit, period. I mean, can't nobody teach you that shit. You get the fucking keys. That's what this is, divine feminine. It's keys. You know what I'm saying? You can read the Bible over and over and over, and guaranteed it's going to be different every time, because it's like it unlocks a Pandora's box. You get deeper and deeper and deeper into the shit. So be aware, everything should be able to be backed up by that, by the Most High, as far as what you're supposed to be doing. When he tells you to do something, if he tells you to fight, check a bitch, turn the other cheek, forgive this person, leave this person, best believe if you ask him to lead you to something and shit to verify it, he will. And his word never returns to him void. It doesn't. You will always be the victor. Even when you don't feel like it, you will. Because you fighting for the right side, period. Don't let nobody convince you that you just shouldn't fight. Now, if you fighting for the wrong side, nah. But don't let nobody convince you, divine feminine, that fighting for the Most High, standing up, exalting his name, riding for him and shit is wrong. Okay? That's that cloak shit. Most likely to obey the voices in their head. Exactly, G. That's my whole point. That's what this shit is. Shotgun wedding, old jackass. Be aware, divine feminine, of switching up ideologies and theologies and all this other shit. Because I'm telling you, it's something about judgment. This feels like a judgment combo here, divine feminine. And you know what? It doesn't feel like you necessarily have to be deceased to face judgment here. It's making me feel like judgment is upon us, G. So you either obey the Most High's voice, or you obey the voices in your head. All this rhetoric, all these motherfuckers telling you all this different shit about shit that don't even fucking matter and shit. Honestly, I would like to pick up on love for y'all, and I do see it every now and then, but I feel like most of us don't give a fuck. We trying to figure out how to please God so we can start manifesting, because surely if we do all that, he's going to send us the man, the money, the mogul, you know what I'm saying? The mansion, all the M's, the million, all that shit comes with serving him. So it almost seems like, I don't know whose reading that was, Aquarius or something. Somebody's was titled, Who's Living a la carte style? It's almost like I don't want to have to fight for every single thing when I can just obey him and get everything that he has for me and his desires for me. It just seems easier because you got desires. Hey, I know. Yeah, it just seems like, why would I take all this if I know I'm going towards him, or surely he's going to know what I need? It's almost like Divine Feminine, be aware, thinking that the formula is so fucking complicated, and it's really easy, G. It's so easy that it's complicated. I feel like y'all know what I mean too when I say that. Like the remedy and everything is right under people's noses and they still don't fucking get it. You be aware of being these people and fucking around with these people, man. Or listening to these people. Shit, they hear. You know what I'm saying? They hear. Well, be aware listening to these motherfuckers, because they definitely coming in sheep's clothing. And you know who the sheep are. You know what I'm saying? So they look like us, but they ain't. Be aware of these motherfuckers. One on Solo Dolo and the Seven of Cups, which is the sin. Most likely, we always get this, to have ever tried to finger somebody booty without permission. Seven of Cups with this and the Solo Dolo journey card. I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, be aware of somebody trying to taint your journey or make you think something like you're going the wrong way. Be aware of someone telling you you're going the wrong way. And you know you're not. And the Most High has told you. This is somebody trying to insert themselves into your dreams, into your whatever God has for you. Or this is somebody trying to insert some type of sin or fuck shit into your spiritual journey because they see you going places. Be aware of that shit. Cut that shit out. This that tough love shit. Ain't no Eight of Cups here. This shit say cut this fucking shit out. Spirit of rebellion. Period. Shit gotta be handled, Divine Feminine. Be aware of not knowing that. Okay? Especially if you want to be alone now like Tiffany and just have a peaceful thing. You definitely gonna have to, number one, obey him only. And number two, when he tell you to slay some beasts and some giants and shit like that, you fucking do it. Even if it's against everybody else's, because they wouldn't do the shit. You ain't everybody else, bitch. And they ain't motherfucking you. You know what I'm saying? Because if they were, it's almost like a... Divine Feminine, you know your kind, man. You know your kind, G. And now it's very important for you to, this sounds kind of bad, but stick to your kind. And we ain't talking about on no ethnicity and color or none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about, spirit to spirit, DU person to DU person. It's time for us to just gravitate to people like that. This shit's getting swept out. So anybody basically trying to discourage you from going after your dreams, your purpose, or trying to distort you, because I feel like at this point, Divine Feminine, you kind of on the right track where you know like what feels right and what kind of makes you feel weird. And if it feel weird, I probably need to double check it. But if it feels right, I'm going to go along with it. You pretty much know how to gauge shit. So this is for y'all. Just be aware of people trying to tell you that ain't right, G. After you done sat and talked to God for hours, cried to him about these punk ass divine masculines, these jobs, these hoes, and all this shit, and he helped you through all of that. And now all of a sudden he gonna tell you going the wrong way, or he gonna send somebody to tell you going the wrong way, but it's just cloaked in positivity. They ain't telling you asshole, you're so stupid. They're like, no, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. That type shit. Watch these motherfuckers. Watch these motherfuckers. I feel like this the person that's in the lower world that ain't really went down there to, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with who they are, the bad, the good, the ugly, or whatever. These are these type of people to even, because you got to get there. You got to face yourself and ask for forgiveness and fall on your knees and call out all the shit that you did in order for God to really, really, you know what I'm saying, accept that shit. At least I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to just like, I did that shit, God. I did. I pray that you forgive me for all that shit that I did. These people ain't did this shit. And these the people over here trying to tell you to, what do we have here now? Yeah, like they Hail Mary and shit. Watch these motherfuckers' prayers over your ass too, Divine Feminine. Watch you praying and speaking and shit over your name and claiming shit, and watch that shit, man. I don't like this spirit of rebellion here. Because a motherfucker can say some shit, but their intentions be different. I chant Hebrew, right? When I do my meditation. But when I chant Hebrew in my mind, I'm saying something else. But the words that come out are the Hebrew. I know what the Hebrew is that I'm speaking, but at the time when I'm chanting it, whatever is I'm dealing with or whatever, that's what I'm applying that Hebrew verse to. So it's really what I'm thinking, not really what I'm saying. So be aware of a motherfucker saying they go pray for you and got hating they heart for your ass type shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, be aware. That's what this shit is. That's what that blasphemy song was. Y'all saw that shit posted in the PA system today. Three of Swords with the restriction and spirit of rebellion. Who masturbates the most to former lovers? Yeah, divine feminine. Be aware these are hurt people who never look. What the lower world say? Past, right? That you gotta go down there and face that shit. There is no dark without light in order to do all this here jibba jabba, right? This is somebody who stays in the past. Who masturbates to former lovers? Shit, go fuck them then. It's almost like divine feminine. Be aware, thinking like the Bible says, your latter days gonna be greater than your former days. Be aware of somebody telling you the old you better than the new you, G. Now the new you that goes to divine university is that you I'm talking about. I don't know about you other bitches, but I'm talking about real divine feminines. Be aware of somebody telling you they like the old you better, or they like the way you did things better, or when you did it this way. These motherfuckers don't believe in evolution apparently and shit. For real. Because when people be like, oh, you changed, like you supposed to be fucking offended by that shit. Hell yeah, bitch. Hell yeah, I changed. Ain't we supposed to, bitch? Shit. Ain't we supposed to learn every day, grow, all this shit? Be aware of people that's want you stagnant, but it's like they cloaking that shit in something else. Like, don't ever change. Don't ever do this. You should always stay here. Like people at your job, it's like a passive aggressive mantras or passive aggressive affirmations on your life, divine feminine. Be aware of this shit. Be aware of that shit, man. Be aware, divine feminine, of marrying somebody or jumping into a new relationship too fast. I feel like you will definitely need some time apart from this person. If y'all thinking about getting married and shit, you're going to find out something about this person. Especially if this person is trying to rush you to get married. Yay. Some of y'all going to catch y'all little kids watching some sex shit. I don't know if you're going to beat their ass or what you going to do, but you definitely need to nip that in the bud. They too young to even know what the fuck this shit is. Somebody be aware. Kids know about sex and shit, and they young. I don't know where they seeing this shit, but they are. One on the Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, shotgun wedding, and most likely to obey voices in their head. Woody Guthrie. Yeah, it's my you got potential card. Be aware, divine feminine, of fucking with somebody who just got potential, G. That's a Knight of Wands, and hopping into a relationship with this motherfucker, or a job, or some type of situation where it's like, it could work. It could. We ain't at the point of it could. God ain't sending us places where it could work or it could not. Now, that's not saying we don't go any places where shit just fall apart once we get there, but that ain't our responsibility. It's almost like, what did God tell us to do? So it's almost like to the point, like I was in a situation not too long ago, and I kind of felt bad or whatever, because I'm like, why did I even involve myself in that? But now I know I was led there. So it's almost, that motherfucker just had potential. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my problem that person didn't pick up on. You know what I'm saying, on the shit. What about me, though? You know what I mean? So, divine feminine, be aware of, staying too long is basically what they're saying. It's nothing wrong with, like, testing out. Everything has potential. This relationship has the potential to work. Like, it's new. Everything has potential. But if it stays like that, G, be aware of not removing yourself from a motherfucker who just want to bask in fucking potential and shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck they could be and all this other shit. That's Woody. They don't have the stamina to be Woodruff. You be aware of this too. Be aware, divine feminine, of also being steered away from your purpose and shit because of other people. Most likely to obey the voices in their head. So Woody, stay Woody and don't become Woodruff because he constantly listening to other motherfuckers about how to become Woodruff when God's already given you the tools to become Woodruff and to get out of this Woody state. Yeah. I don't know why I did that, but somebody like Woody the Woodpecker, or you have woodpeckers outside. Some of y'all, they get on your nerves. I've heard nerves. Yeah, I've heard a woodpecker. They are annoying though. I mean, it's great, and I think it's a wonderful creature, but it's that constant fucking pecking, and we don't have them in Los Angeles, but I've heard them before in other places, and it's fucking annoying. Solo Dolo, 7 of Cups, most likely to have ever tried to finger somebody's booty without the permission. Neanderthal face. Yeah, I woke up in beast mode with my girl that's beauty at the beasto. This is my Big Sean. I don't know why I make them jump like that, but I do. Divine Feminine, be aware it's a garanimal animal out there, man. This is a motherfucker that don't give a fuck. They will inject poison, 7 of Cups, whatever the fuck into your solo dolo journey. Meaning that they'll try to change your mind and tell you, God could be this, God could be that, this could be this. This is like all these multiple gods and shit. If you could worship multiple gods, Divine Feminine, then how come they ain't 7 bikes? You know what I'm saying? I'm using this metaphorically. If there was multiple ways to get to God, right? Or multiple gods that fulfill and they were creators and all this shit, then why the fuck is only 1 bike here? Most likely to ever have to try to finger somebody's butt without permission, because these people have already been damned. So they want to take others with them. Y'all saw that movie? They keep showing me that title, Drag Me to Hell. Be aware of these motherfuckers, Divine Feminine. 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. And they all in cahoots. That's what that is. 3 of Pentacles with Neanderthal face. It's animals out here, G. Be aware, Divine Feminine, like I said, you wake up in beast mode though. So be aware, thinking you ain't got a gnarl, scratch, bite, or whatever to fight your way up out of here to get to the king. What are you talking about? You think people just gonna let you just waltz to the promised land? Hell no. That Moses had to set them free. They had to part the Red Sea to even get them people out. There was already a battle. They were chased the whole time. I told you, fallen, right? That spirit chased them. It came in the form of Pharaoh and all of his chariots and all that shit, but them people was gone. You still, what you need them people for? You done left your whole kingdom, all Egypt, Pharaoh, just to come get God's people, to try to chase down God's people. Let them people go. You got your whole shit. He couldn't do it. It's something about the chosen, Divine Feminine. Be aware of these motherfuckers, man. Be aware of these people, man. Come and act like they trying to take you to the promised land and they ain't. There'll be signs, Divine Feminine. And I'm going to tell you a story, and this person probably listening. I'm sorry, shit. Oh, well, I don't really fuck with you like that anyway. So, but I was talking to someone, and every time I talk to this person, I always heard crickets on the phone. Like crickets in the background. And I'll be like, you don't hear them crickets? And they'd be like, no, I don't hear them. And I'm like, I swear I hear crickets all in the background. Every time I talk to this person never heard them, but they were there. So I looked up the word crickets, and it meant sovereign, to be queen, king, emperor. Like, that's what that means. And the fact that that person didn't hear it and I did, I should have known. Beast, you know what I'm saying? Animal, 7 of Cups, most likely to try to finger somebody's booty without permission. This person wasn't right, period. That's why they didn't hear the crickets and shit. That's why I said your relationship with God, Divine Feminine, and the signs and things that he shows you, pay attention to them. Because somebody will try to tell you that you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And bitch, you do. Bitch, you do. They were right about that person and shit. And I was on some whole other level shit to be fucking with somebody like that, or talking to somebody, or dealing with someone like that. All that shit. Pay attention to the signs, Divine Feminine. Be aware that God ain't gonna talk to you like he talked to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You talk to your mama like you talk to your friend. You talk to your husband like you talk to your child. Nah, because every relationship is different. So don't listen to nobody telling you how the fuck your relationship's supposed to be with God or anybody else, but especially with God, okay? That's this shit. Be aware. Put one on the 3 of Swords, the belt, spirit of rebellion. And who masturbates to the former lovers? Raggedy motherfuckers do. Told you. Look. That's who these people are. You got Woody, Neanderthal face, and raggedy motherfucker. Okay? These the people coming to tell you how to get to the promised land, G. Be aware. That's all I got to say about yeah, these raggedy motherfuckers. And they raggedy because Divine Feminine, they stay in the past. It's not like they raggedy. Well, shit, they could be. But they raggedy because it's like they don't want to get renewed. They're making me feel like raggedy is like you've been crucified, right? and you get cleaned up, renewed, you resurrect, but you got to go to the lower world. You have to get crucified. Be aware of people who ain't been crucified coming to tell you how to resurrect up in this bitch. They don't even fucking know what it's like to be crucified. So how the fuck they gonna know what it's like to resurrect? They ain't did shit. They ain't been nowhere. They ain't lost shit. They ain't none of that shit, man. None of that. Be aware of these people, Divine Feminine. Be aware some of y'all got a dirty motherfucker around your kid. Gang. Gang, you do. You already know who this person is. And if you feel like you have an inkling of who this person is, you need to keep your kid away from this person. If this person is, I mean, I'm not saying they're touching on your kid, but this where this person's seeing this sexual shit. So this person could just be watching porn and your kid could just be in another room and come out and see the shit and just, I mean, this person may not even know. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on here with a kid being introduced to sex and shit. I don't like this shit, so. I mean, who does, of course, but I mean, as far as me elaborating on it, check the motherfuckers around your kids, G. It already fuck with your soul like ether when this person is around you. You know this person has tendencies. You got the lower world here, which is the past. You know this person's past. I don't give a fuck if they cleaned up now or not. Shit, I don't give a fuck if they look like this or not. Shit. If it fuck with your soul like ether and this motherfucker was illmatic not too long ago, nah. Around your baby? Nah. Your business, none of that shit. No, if you feel something funny about somebody, Divine Feminine, that's God telling you, G. And he gonna use all type of ways, crickets and all kind of shit to let you know who the fuck you are. Don't forget it. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it, Booski. Let's get to your outcome. Outcome for Divine Feminine in the next 7 days. Somebody want to play games? Let's play ball. Boom, 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 boom. ROC. We running this rap shit. M-Easy. We running this rap shit. Yeah, that's what that card is. Somebody want to play ball with you, Divine Feminine. But that's playing games right there. But that's what you do to it, bitch. I'm a coach, bitch. I don't play. Boop. That's your outcome. All right now. Don't get none on you, Divine Feminine. Slide me some skin, Joe. Shit. You ain't with the shits, Divine Feminine. I think we're alone now. Yeah, that's how you get alone, though. You kick motherfuckers to the curb. They don't leave. That roaches don't die, Divine Feminine. They multiply. Everybody know that? Shit. You gonna bomb the house or you gonna move? What you gonna do? Shit. You can do both. Bomb the house first, see if that works. You know what I'm saying? If you see more roaches, then leave. Or shit, maybe the bomb got rid of them. I don't know. Whole point is you gonna have to do something before they take over. One city at a time. Push it. Came out reverse. Yeah, Divine Feminine. You ain't giving no gas. You threw the ball back at whoever the fuck this is, and bitch, I don't want to play no more. Boop. Whoever this is, Divine Feminine, no takebacks is what I just heard. I think we're alone now. You damn sure are if you ain't pushing through with these motherfuckers. This is you helping or you riding with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or riding with friends, lovers, families, like being down with them like 4 flat tires, but it's reverse. Nah. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. People done abandoned you, Divine Feminine. You'll, man. Divine Feminine, it's going to be a good week, but you're going to realize, like, man, really ain't nobody, like, getting where I'm at, man. They ain't getting what I'm throwing down. You may feel a little down or someone else does, Divine Feminine, but your spirit guides are here, your ancestors and shit. So sit down, eat your slice of pizza and be quiet and chill, G, in your dorm. That's all you got to do. There's some opportunity coming for y'all. But I feel like there's one-on-one time needed with the Most High. You know, it's been a lot of shit going on just around period. But let's just say here specifically in Tarot Land, a lot of y'all need to talk to him and ask him where you need to be in regards to what's going on, where you are in your life, love life, your relationship with him, all this shit. I feel like all this is you coming to him on your own is what this is. And you ain't fucking with nobody that's playing games and shit. Real shit. That's like a fucking night there. Okay. One on playing games. Why is this here for Divine Feminine's outcome in the next 7 days? King of Wands. There he is. Yeah, here he come. Hit mama. Here come that man. Here come that man, Divine Feminine. So this one got dick and baseball. This one got dick and baseball, not dick and bubblegum. This is somebody coming to play games with you. Here. Masculine energy. Don't have to be a male, but he damn sure want to give you that wine. I don't know how we jumped to that with the Ace of Wands and the somebody masturbating to you, Divine Feminine. That's just, it just came out. Somebody's masturbating to you, Divine Feminine. Somebody ain't been the same since you've been gone. This person's been going through this dark night of the soul shit and they want your ass bad. Somebody love sick, man. You may hear from this person, but this person doesn't know what to say to you just yet. But somebody trying to throw the ball your way, but I don't like this playing game shit. What with this king? 10 of Cups. Shit, I don't know if he really wanted or not, Divine Feminine. It looks like you, see, psyching. No take backs, Divine Feminine is what I keep hearing. Maybe somebody coming a day late and a dollar short. And now they come in vigorously, like wanting to play games and wanting to throw the ball. And now they want to play with you and shit. And I feel like you don't want to do that shit now. A lot of y'all people are coming back to try to, they still playing games though, Divine Feminine. So be careful whoever this is. Because this could have came out the teddy bear with the King of Wands and the 10 of Cups. And I'll be like, oh yeah, somebody really want to fuck with it. This somebody this like the type of person, Divine Feminine, that'll come back to you because you don't talk to them no more just to fuck your shit up or get you all wrapped up in that shit and do you the same fucking way, G. That's why you kick this motherfucker to the curb, man. That's why. One on kicking to the curb. Yeah, bitch, I knew it was you. Yeah. In other news, Divine Feminine, there's some masculine energy kicking some baby mama to the curb or something. He was playing games with both of y'all. I feel like you still don't want this motherfucker. I feel like he lose both of y'all. You and this bitch gone. I don't know. There's some, I feel like that could be a masculine energy that's in this lower world dark shit because he done lost 2 bitches. 2 bitches. Vop, vop, vop. Yeah. He thought he was Count Pimpula and shit. There's a masculine energy that's going to try to throw the ball at you now because either his baby mama kicked him to the curb or another Divine Feminine. Some broad, his mama done kicked him out. Something, Divine Feminine. Be careful of somebody coming back around. I mean, shit, it say you do, bitch. Say you do. Say you kick that motherfucker straight square the fuck on. One on not pushing. Some of y'all are going to be in labor, are going into labor soon. And you want to wait for the dad to get there. So you trying not to push. But I don't feel like it's up to you. I feel like the baby gonna come when the baby come. Yep, here I am. Told you. Somebody trying to wait for some man to get there to have some baby. That baby coming, man. Whether you push or not, that baby coming. I told you it's something about the golden child. Look at the pinnacle the baby holding. Man, some of y'all having like, they said precious gems. Okay. Shit, we need them in this world, don't we? Shit, protect them though, Divine Feminine. Some of y'all are not accepting an offer or not, or you're backing out of an offer. Some of y'all are deciding not to help someone, not to push through with someone or something like that. I keep hearing I can't give it no gas. Some of y'all need to fill y'all gas tank up and stop running on that quarter tank of shit. I'm hearing you getting deposits, dirt, what? Residue or some type of something in your tank by keeping it low like that. You're getting like residue or like dirt deposits. I don't know what I'm saying, y'all, but I feel like you do. Gunk or something. I don't know. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you damn sure ain't about to invest. Somebody really wants to work something out with you, but it could be because you working, you got your shit popping. Some of y'all are in the public eye. Some of y'all got your own homes, businesses and shit, accolades. Y'all got degrees. Y'all done move. I mean, I'm saying you bitches do shit. Some of y'all travel the world. I see spiritual readers out here, doctors and shit, and now somebody want to come back. It's like they had to go and test out with whoever this is before they came back to you. And I feel like, I mean, it's almost like a disrespect, G. It's almost like a disrespect that they didn't recognize who you were before. And I don't really feel like they did it on purpose, Divine Feminine. I just feel like that's the way you taking it, Queen. Excuse me, Empress. It's like, nigga, you should have known. Shit. That's not my fault you didn't know. Yeah, man. Ooh, we Divine Feminine. Okay. Somebody's recognizing, Divine Feminine, who you are, and it's making someone a masculine energy go into a dark place. I feel like he might have fucked up with you and was playing games with you and shit because he thought you was a regular schmegular ass bitch like his baby mama, and not Divine Feminines who are babies mamas, but whoever these other women's is, right, that he dealt with. I feel like he had you pegged wrong. Motherfucker, don't ever put me in a category with another bitch. Somebody did that shit. Divine feminine. Outcome is this person may try to approach you and throw the ball, see if you pick it up, throw it back, and I feel like you kick that motherfucker back. How come he playing baseball and you playing soccer? Your ball way bigger. I hope you don't hit him in the face with it. It's almost like a big no. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. You Randy the Jackson the fuck out that motherfucker. Whoever this is, divine feminine. Masculine energy, family member. It could be a brother, a baby's father, something like that. It could be a yo mama. It could be a peon ass motherfucker. Anybody can get it, is what I heard. One on the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups. What is that? This shit come out every time in your outcome. God's plan. God's plan. Boom, 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 boom. I hold back sometimes I don't. This shit come out every time in your outcome, divine feminine. I love it. You got God twice. And I love it. Hey, and I love it, divine feminine. I told you somebody knows who you are. Number 2, I told you that there was someone who got a message about you from the Most High with this lower world in the past. Somebody did you dirty, G. Somebody did you straight grimy, G. And they owe you an explanation, an apology or something. 2 of Swords with a pleasant letter. God's on this person's ass. He's trying to prompt them to throw the ball, which I feel like is some type of contact or try to make up or do something like that. This person damn sure want to commit to you now, but I don't like the playing games. It's like somebody, it's almost like divine feminine. This person it's like this person is like, I gotta have you now, divine feminine. Now I want to be with you. You are the sweet one. Like it's over the top. And then it's like, when they get in it, they turn back to the same motherfucker, G. You know, it kind of feels like if any of you have ever been friends or known a celebrity, like a close one and shit, and when you get to know them, they just a man. It's just a woman. It's like, it's not, you know, it's like it was exciting maybe the first time, you know, for some of y'all that get like that or whatever, but it's just a man. And that's how this comes. This is how this is. So this person sees you as the Empress now, but I feel like, and I feel like you are the Empress, but it's almost like they get comfortable, divine feminine. And I feel like they do the same shit again. This person has either already done this or you just fucking know. Like, you know, so God is telling this person to come back and apologize, I feel like. But this person's like, no, I'm coming back to get divine feminine, to be with them. And God's like, motherfucker, that is not what I told you. Do you see any? No. I said talk. You got wands out here and shit. God gonna tell y'all to stay on the throne, whoever this person is. And not to fuck with them. Yep. This is Ronald Isley. I'll always come back to you. Boo, 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 boo. Somebody that either left you, divine feminine, that you always go back to is coming back to you, or vice versa. But I feel like either way, whether you left this person or they left you, the ball is in your court this time. And I feel like you still tell that motherfucker get lost, G. I feel like you still tell them to get lost. It's too much kicking to the curb and not pushing through here. Maybe you accept the apology. And great tidings and joy to you too, motherfucker. It's like you real mint on your pillow with this motherfucker, man. Whoever this is. And whatever this is and whoever this is, divine feminine, after you tell this person to get the fuck on this last time, because I feel like you have to tell this person. I don't feel like they gonna get it unless you speak up. Then you know what I'm saying? It's just, it gets quiet. You feel peaceful and you're like, I think we're alone now. I feel like you get rid of something and it's for good. For good, G. Knight of Pentacles would push it reverse. Marriage card. Ooh wee. I'm gonna make you my wife. Divine feminine. I don't know who this is. 'Cause you're my everything. You're my hopes and dreams come true. But I feel like this motherfucker full of shit, cuz I do. I don't like, where the teddy bear in here? Why are you playing games? Somebody, divine feminine, somebody wants to keep you at all costs. I feel like they'll marry you so nobody marry you. They'll put a baby in you so nobody else put. It's like somebody wants to like halt. I feel like you know this because you still not pushing through with this person, G. It's like they coming with all the shits now, but they day late dollar short. Type shit. It's just almost like a divine feminine. You don't want whatever this is now. And I feel like you once did. And when it didn't want you, you accepted that. You went to the lower world. You talked to the Most High about it. He told you, man, this was a lesson. And you know what I'm saying? You healed from this shit. That's why it fucked with your soul. Like ether shit was real illmatic. You know what I'm saying? But you got it. Like, okay, that's what's up. Now this motherfucker want to come back. Divine feminine, be careful. Some of y'all have been specifically told not to deal with this person ever again. And that's why this is fallen. John Goodman and Denzel, that spirit's gonna keep traveling. So this particular, the spirit in this person, you ain't checked this motherfucker, it's what it is, or you ain't told them. That's why they think they can come and play games with your motherfucking ass, whoever this is, divine feminine. And you gonna have to let this motherfucker know. And they coming in God's name. God should never come up here with playing games, divine feminine, for whoever this is. That it should never come up here. So he's gonna let you know that this person ain't about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you about it, then say you about it. They ain't gonna say they about it, and that's how you go know. But they gonna, I told you, this that positivity cloaked and all this other shit. God ain't sending no shit like this, nobody to play no games with you, to come now want to be with you after they done kick their baby mama to the curb and keep going back to this bitch too, and now they want to be with you. That motherfucker do you the same way they doing this baby mama, and you know it. Or whoever the fuck it is they was disrespecting before for you, and whoever they was disrespecting you for. It's like a repeat cycle, divine feminine. You know this shit. You been to the lower world to know. Somebody else naive will fall for this shit. They will. Somebody will tell somebody, take him back, he's coming in the name of God. And somebody looking at this shit surface will be like, oh my God. Nah, bitch. Nah. Yeah, oh my God. Oh God, oh God. Shout out to Big Sean. This to all my hating hoes that seeing me getting guap right now, seeing me getting guap right now. That's why they coming back. That's why they coming back. Look at you. This for all of my hating hoes that seeing me getting guap right now, seeing me getting guap right now. Hell yeah, won't stop right now. Yeah. I need a 17 car garage right now. Yeah, that's why they coming back, divine feminine. Remember that lady had that egg under her skirt. So now whatever it is you've been hatching and doing this shit, it's the Mike Jones effect, G. But you know that now. You know this. And you know people coming in God's name when they really ain't. God ain't playing no games. So you know this person, everything from him is good and perfect. So if somebody come back giving you the runaround and you ask them what happened to your baby mama, why was you going back and forth to her in the first place? How you know I'm the empress now? Why didn't you know before? Ask these motherfuckers questions. I feel like you gonna understand and you're gonna be like, yeah, this motherfucker ain't been to the lower world. Because they ain't even admitting shit. Divine feminine, ain't no swords out here. It's dick. It's dick and a Cheez-It. And this person expects you to be like, I do. Nah, not for no dick and Cheez-It. Ooh-wee. Some of y'all are going to have to ask for discernment in this situation, divine feminine. Takes them a long time, because I feel like a man does approach you with an offer. It's somebody or someone, but it feels like a masculine energy that either comes to you new or return. It kind of feels return, but shit, new motherfuckers be playing games too, coming in, whoever it is, they coming in swearing and that God sent them and you are the sweet one, right? You they soulmate, they dropping all that shit, man. They trying to finesse your panties off, cuz for real. I feel like this somebody from your past, because this is I'll always come back to you. Or this is, like I said, that spirit falling, right? So it's the same motherfuckers approaching you. Everybody want to fuck. Everybody want to be in your good graces, but they seeing you getting guap right now. You know what I'm saying? Big Sean and all this other shit. Divine feminine, be careful with people coming. You in this mode now, bitch. They gonna say whatever they gotta say to get to you, man. To get you off track, to get your money, to get a baby in you, to stop you, marry you. It's something, it doesn't feel sincere, divine feminine. Is the outcome. Someone insincere is coming towards you in the next 7 days. You definitely gonna have to go to God and ask him about this. And they're basically, it's not that some of y'all may take this person back, but I feel like they're telling you to go to God about this before you decide to push through with this person, before you take this person's offer, before you put any effort. Check with him and see if he sent them to you. Because I'm feeling like for majority of y'all, it's a hell no. It's a hell no. Not with that game playing shit. No. But it looked real good, divine feminine, as far as whatever this is presenting itself. In regards to you, you just ain't playing games with nobody. You ain't fucking with your family like that. Is what it says. It's like they trying to get, it's almost like I got rid of all these people and now my family's starting to irritate me. It's that spirit that follows, falling. I'm telling you, they touch the hand, then they go to your mama. Then you be like, I ain't even talking to my mama. Then you go to work and it's in your boss. Like, damn, why are you fucking with me now? Yeah, divine feminine, whatever this is, it's going to follow you. It always comes back to you like Ronald Isley. You may have to kick it to the curb a few times, but keep moving. Keep moving and don't put no effort into it with the kick them to the curb, but don't kick the ball. Like once you kick the ball and they try to kick it back, don't kick it back a second time. Kick that motherfucker harder where they got to run all the way down the field to go get that shit. Prove it to me that you really want to play, motherfucker. I'm going to kick that shit to the next county. Let's see if you get the ball back type shit. Test this shit, divine feminine. That's your outcome in the next 7 days. One on playing games, King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the High Honor. Ace of Cups. This could be a new person, Divine Feminine. I don't like the play. Put one up here on this playing games by itself here. I just want to see something. What's this man throwing shit at the Divine Feminine? I told you, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. See, Divine University, that would be good, right? That's why I said God is here. This somebody cloaked Divine Feminine, because this my, you took me riding in a rocket, you gave me a stop, but then a half a mile from heaven, you dropped me back down to this cold, cold world. I'm telling you, there's somebody that went riding on the Divine University bus, but then dropped you back down to this cold, cold world. This somebody, I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, damn sure could be your Divine Masculine, somebody in some spiritual shit, or feel like y'all got a connection. This person playing games, G. And they fucking around with God's love, which is you. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why you kick this person to the curb, because you know, you don't fuck around when it come to God. And whoever he's sending to you, know he wouldn't be sending them to put you in a rocket and drop you back down to the cold world. Why would he do that? Again, if you're on you go to this school. So it's either you ain't learned this lesson, Divine Feminine, and you're going to repeat this grade, this shit here, till you kick this motherfucker completely you kick Wilson just gone. Like Wilson just gone. Lost at sea type shit, right? Castaway ass motherfuckers and shit. Or you going to keep repeating this shit is what it says. But majority of y'all, because that's what this person is offering. I told you this person will come back. This is somebody who really don't like you, Divine Feminine. I feel like this is a masculine energy that's jealous of you. I feel like this person would get back with you, gas you up and shit, and act like they all divine you. I'm your this and this and that and shit. And this motherfucker drop you right back down to this cold world. They coming to fuck, Miss Parker. When you gonna let me fuck, Miss Parker? They coming to fuck, Miss Parker. And they coming saying, God told me that it was all this shit. Be careful, man. Some of y'all feel this person coming. Yeah, it's a bird bitch. Word to the bird, I ain't never take a fur shopping. That's what I'm talking about, Divine Feminine. Sipping on drink, sipping on drink. You kicking bird bitches to the curb, for sure. All about the moolah, all about the moolah. That's you, Divine Feminine. You about your shit. But yeah, there is some masculine that kicks some bird bitch baby mama to the curb that he keep going back to. Now he gonna come back and tell you he realized that it's you and all this other shit. But he still really don't. It's like he really don't like you, but it's like you're the best option for him. But he kind of resentful towards you too. He resentful towards you because of your spirituality, your empress shit, your empire, the money that you making, the other people that. It's a jealous ass man out here. He damn near the equivalent of a bird bitch too. I mean, basically. So, and he come back talking shit about his baby mama and shit. That's how you know. So basically this person gonna try to convince you that God sent them to you, and while they come back and talk shit about another bitch. Okay. There's somebody they done had a baby with, or they once laid up with and was gonna marry, were married to, or something. Come on, man. Come on. And now they want to marry you and shit, and eventually turn you into the bitch that they just kicked to the curb and calling her all type of names. Be aware, Divine Feminine, this the outcome. You get rid of this motherfucker though. You do. You go to the lower world though. I feel like God shows you something, like what the future could be. And that's when you like, yeah, I'm cool. I think we're alone now. I feel like a lot of y'all remain single and not happily, Divine Feminine, honestly. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. One on the pushing through with the Knight of Pentacles and the marriage here. Milk. Yeah, they offering you bullshit. That's why. Get your titty out the boy's mouth. Yeah. It's almost like I'm looking for major pain, not a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking for a motherfucker with some rank, not this fucking knight. I don't want to push through with the fucking knight. Like, when I was possibly into knights, that's when you should have stepped up, because I was a milk drinker. Now this person want to come offer you something. Divine Feminine, someone comes back and acts like they're offering you a real commitment, but it's milk. It's almost like somebody saying, I'm going to marry you. I feel like you're my wife. You're going to be my wife. We're going to be together. But you never see a fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? They still going back and forth to their baby mama. Then they break up with her. Then they come back. It's like this person still does the same thing. They just want to hold on to you. And I feel like God is trying to separate you from these people, places, and things. So you and him can just have a relationship. And then Alexa, play Tiffany. I think we're alone now. Yeah, he gonna show you some things, Divine Feminine. They ain't all good. As far as in regards to this situation, whoever this is coming back, you're gonna be like, the audacity of this bird motherfucker trying to come back and do this shit. Yay, yay. The audacity. But God gonna let you know what they come back for. So Divine Feminine, make sure whoever is trying to return to you, feed you food, offer you dick, bubble gum, rocket rides, milk, and all this other shit, make sure you ask God, is this what you need to be ingesting right now? Is this what you sent? Because I feel like right now you in the position where he answers you right away. I don't know about y'all, but God been answering me right away lately. Like he don't have time to bullshit, and he don't want me to because he got shit for me to do. Same shit with you. You way beyond milk, G. You on soul food. That's why you don't take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Milk ain't even gonna give you the stamina to push through with this motherfucker. It's like you don't want to dumb yourself down or go backwards, Divine Feminine, for whoever this is. They a day late and a dollar short. Shit. Look like your husband God, look like your daddy God, look like your best friend God, your sister, your brother, all of them, they all turn back to him. So I think we're alone now. Yeah, I feel like DU been kind of swept out. It feels kind of safe on campus a little bit. Still stay safe and dangerous, Divine Feminine, but it feels kind of like you can, yeah, it's like we're protected, G. It's like you can roam the courtyard now a little bit and be cool because you know who really goes here and who doesn't. And you know how to protect yourself, G. So you ain't to know that it's going to be a smooth week and it's going to run so smooth. That's why a motherfucker coming to come fuck with you and shit because it's just a smooth week, G. But you good. I feel like you should take this time, Divine Feminine, this next 7 days to get closer to the Most High, man. Especially during this time and everything been going on. I feel like that's where we should flock to. Bird. Anyway, Divine Feminine, that's been your reading for the next 7 days. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Feminine getting no fit nuts. Still, thank you for visiting my channel at my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.